Hello again to this video clip series, my journey to God in a very secularized world. We're talking about in these last several video clips a particular important exorcism that will actually help to save a lot of souls when they read this. And you can read this in print in an article I printed with the title, "A Damned Priest Warns About Hell." We have entered right into the exorcism now, and so I'm reading word for word what the exorcist says and and the damned priest is forced to reply in the name of God or the name of our Blessed Mother. The exorcist now says, "In the name of all the bishops and priests," and this priest, who is called Verdi replies, the damned priest inside this poor woman, "You must say, and of the church, because it is first for the church and for the priests." She, the possessed woman, pointing upwards by the power that the devil forces her, obligates us today to say, since she incites us to do so, that's the Blessed Mother, that there is still something to be said, that here there is the power of the bishop. Even if you might not see with your own eyes any fruit, and if you gather only negative things, it has all the same for heaven an incredible value, an incomparable wealth, more than you can predict and suppose. They, and points upward, in other words, the woman possessed points upward because the devil uses her body. They, points upward, have a desired and planned time that this Verdi, the damned priest, might be able to dwell in the possessed for several years, because it was always in their plan that it might be published, this booklet. Certainly, it is also published in the book Warnings, in the French edition. The French edition is Warnings. But this book, apart, is a good edition because it costs less, it reads fluently, and you have to read less pages. And yet it has all of its merits when you read it. It's stupid, but I do not want to say it. He doesn't want to speak, the damn priest. And the exorcist then says, "Continue to speak." What is stupid? "Continue to speak in the name of the highest, Mother of the Church." And Verdi replies, "It's stupid, but it was not published 10 or 20 years ago. At that time, a similar booklet would have inflamed more than today. But even today, it must have the mission to produce its fruits in hearts, to transform them and to shake them. For this, I do not want to speak." And the exorcist then says, "Continue to tell the truth in the name of the church, the mother of the church." And the damned priest Verdi replies, "Because of this, it must be published precisely in the same languages as the other book, Warnings, that you publish now or has already been published." And then the exorcist says, "Continue to speak in the name of the highest." Verdi replies, "It would be better with the imprimatur, but you did not obtain it." The exorcist then says, "Say the truth and nothing but the truth. Does the Mother of God want that it might be said clearly to the bishop where he goes, where the priests go, who now say that we have defamed with this booklet? And we have in fact rendered such a disservice to the church, that it might be said to him that they fight against us. Must we tell the truth? Tell them where they go." Tell them where they go? Do I have to write to every bishop to tell them of this destruction in the church today? That's the exorcist finished right there. And then Verdi then answers, "You would have done well to write this sentence. All those who are of the light and of the Holy Spirit will recognize the truth." Then the exorcist says, "It will be inserted in the next reprint. We still left unfinished many things that maybe are not good, but we thank the Mother of God for this indication. Say the truth and only the truth. Does the Mother of God still want to tell us more on this topic? Verdi then replies, it is terrible to see that even your bishops have taken such bad ways. They, points upward, are saddened and distressed to see that your bishops successively do, we say, back off more and more, and they do not have the courage, cries out, he cries out, the devil. They do not have a drop of courage. They no longer have the truth, absolutely nothing, talking about the bishops. And the exorcist then says, is it the will of God, say the truth and only the truth, that the bishops might be warned still another time? Very strongly, a question he asks. Is it the will of the Mother of God, this? And Verdi, the damn priest, replies, in spite of this, it is better that you send the whole booklet to each one, and that you warn them again in the name of Christ and of the cross to make an about face. Tell them that we are in a very grave danger, and that soon they will see what is going on. And here was inserted the prayer to St. Michael. St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the divine power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who roam throughout the world seeking the ruin of souls. Now we continue again here on the confessions of a priest damned to hell. His name was Verdi Garandieu. I don't know if I pronounce it well in French. A damned priest warns about hell. By order of the Blessed Virgin, during the exorcism done on the day of the Annunciation, many priests performed an exorcism on this Swiss woman. She was possessed, this continually tormented by demons. The testimonies of 12 priests, including 3 doctors in theology and canon law, express the conviction that the demons, at the time of exorcisms, are forced to warn humanity in the name of the Mother of God. Those who deny the existence of the devil and the possibility of possession put themselves in contradiction with the formal doctrine of the Church and dispute irrefutable facts. Now we will begin the exorcism of April 5th, 1978. The confessions of the damned priest Verdi Garandieu. The exorcist then says, Father Ernest Fisher, retired missionary, will say, the exorcist, this is the exorcist's name. The exorcist's name, Father Ernest Fisher, retired missionary, goes to St. Gall, Switzerland. And the demon is Verdi Garandieu, a human demon. Message to priests, exhortation to return to the life of the gospel. This is messages to priests. To me. The abbot Verdi Garandieu, the priest, he was an abbot, a human demon, priest of the Diocese of Tabers, France, in the 17th century, addresses this pathetic message through the possessed woman to his brothers in the priesthood, to beseech them by order of the Most Holy Trinity and the Blessed Virgin to go back unto the narrow road of the gospel and so prevent themselves in their turn from suffering the eternal hell, the horrible fate which befell him because of his infidelities to grace. At the end of the exorcism of Leo XIII used in this instance by Father Fisher, numerous invocations were pronounced, including that of Saint Vincent Ferrer, the great Spanish Dominican missionary of the 14th and 15th centuries. He traveled through Spain, Italy, Switzerland, and France, where he died at Vannes in 1419. He was a formidable opponent of the devil, from whom he wrestled many souls through his life of love and penance and his stirring sermons. In short, St. Vincent Ferrer, a model to imitate, abbot
verdi gandura, an example not to follow. Echo, one priest to heaven, one priest to hell. The demon is going to speak for nearly 2.5 hours on end. We produce here the text of his adjurations by order of heaven to the priests of our time. The next video clip, I'll begin this 2.5 hour between the exorcist and the damned priest, which is addressed to priests. May God bless you and Mary guide you.